Oh, I'm not muted. Or I was muted. Anyway, お話こなすなさぷ8236 36歳の猫 VTuber ナス祭りと申します。Anyways, hey Luna, Nasup, thanks for dropping by. Anyways, what was I saying before I realized I was fucking oh yeah, so it's finally cold here. Cold as in like not 70 degrees. It's 52 degrees right now, or 11C for people who are not in Fahrenheit imperial units. Finally proper fall weather, but next week it's gonna go back up to 75 or 25C, and it's just kind of like, all right, how much longer do we have to deal with this? Like, I still am like wearing shorts and shit, you know? But anyway, over the next few weeks, I think over the next 3 weeks or so, I'm gonna try to do Japanese study streams at least twice a week. I'm gonna try to study more than that, but I'm gonna do that, I think, twice a week or so. I'm gonna start cram mode for my JLPT. What am I doing? YouTube. Thanks. And while I do that, I will be... Well, for now, I'm gonna be listening to some mix. Alright. That's so loud, hold on. Okay. Can we swap these? It's getting into the summer tier down under, even though it's basically still spring. Global warming making all the months hotter. Late spring's already similar to summer. No. We finally stopped having summer heat days, and it's like November. I don't want to switch. I don't want to go right back to that. I'm good, thank you. I literally had my first, like every once in a while I have like these business, like seminars I have to go to, and I finally was able to go to one without sweating into like my shirt, so I'm good. The first time in this job I'm able to like go to the seminar without being sweaty. I'm completely okay with not. I'm sorry. I just had to deal with it. It's your turn. Alright, let's do the eyes. Let's do the eyes first because... Wait, what's this? Okay. Eyes first. I don't want to get too lazy. Oh god, I can't even see that. I think this drawing's at a high enough resolution where I can kind of fudge the details just a little bit. Hopefully. Let's see. Okay, what part is that connected? Let's take a look here. Oh my god. There's like that tiny little pixel over here that's not connected. So cringe. Alright. So now... I would take 11C literally any day. Sounds like no, it is. I like it. I like it. I like this weather. I'm complaining about next week where it's gonna go back up. Where it's gonna go back up to fucking 25. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I think this weather's. Honestly, I would go I would say I would go even a little bit colder in my preferences. I would say like probably between like 7 to 9 is like my sweet spot. Cause then it's like, you know, you have options. It's still not too cold where you like die if you're wearing shorts or sandals, you know? Well, not die, but it's like I can be outside comfortably. Hey Dons, Nessa, thanks for dropping by. I know yesterday was supposed to be my yesterday was supposed to be the election coverage, but today has just gotten so much funnier. Today's gotten so much funnier. The absolute level of cope coming from the Dems is so fucking funny. Guess I'm not gonna talk too much about it, but it's still just kind of like very obvious to me that they haven't learned any lessons and they will continue to not learn anything. What is this line coming from? Where is this line coming from? What? Why was I? Okay. Yeah, it's crazy. I'm so glad I decided to become a Japanese. I also saw a lot of people like fucking like crying online that they're like trying to seek asylum from like other countries, and it's just like, should have saw it coming, bros. Like, should have saw it coming. Too late. Should have had perfect foresight like me. Actually, how would I do this? Actually, yeah, no, I think I keep this on this layer, and then the under hair layer, I'll make it just a overlay on the hair. Yeah, for real though, I don't. I get the sentiment, I guess, but it's just like maybe you should have thought about that. Maybe you should have thought a little harder about that. People rush to social media to show the world that they're seeking new nationalities. Do you think though, like, because like realistically, where would someone from the UK have gone after Brexit, right? Like France? like Like, I know it's like, I know Brexit, like, might have been pretty bad, but, like, is it really worth being French? Like... It does look like Trump is going to be winning all three houses, or all three not branches, but, you know, like, both chambers of legislature as well. So, yeah, that's going to be... It's going to be, I don't know. It's whatever it's gonna be. I don't want to be part of it. Yeah, I mean, you know, I'd shit on the, like, you know, like, finding new citizenship or asylum-seeking group a little bit harder, but unfortunately, I literally did the same thing, so... Does this seem like a little too pixely for some reason? Yeah, it does to me. Remember never be Japanese? That's where you're wrong. That's where you're wrong. Yeah, this part looks a little bit too pixely, so I think I'm gonna have to go in there with a pen and kind of touch it up. I think the solution is to make a little bit thicker of thicker. Cope? Nah, man. One of these days, I'm gonna come on stream and be like, I have a Japanese wife, it's over. You know, I haven't seen Skepon in a while. I wonder what she's up to recently. Twitter. I spend Oro money on Fumo. Imagine. I don't even think I have a single Fumo, actually. Can you? What the fuck? Did she change her Twitter, maybe? All right, let's see if her Twitch link is still live. Her last stream was 8 months ago. What? What happened to her? Hey, Safrani, that's up. Thanks for dropping by. Yeah, wait. What happened to Skepon? Bro, her Discord's also gone, but her Twitch and YouTube are still up. What happened to her? Shit. Last stream on YouTube a year ago. No, 5 months ago. 5 months ago. Still, that's so long ago. What happened to her? That's sad. Seeing a lot of spicy art of Mininiko. I'm a little surprised. Who? This is the girl that I'm looking for. I mean, her Twitch is still there and her YouTube is still there, but her Twitter is gone now, and her Discord is gone now, and she hasn't streamed in like 5 months. So I wonder what happened to her. Actually, no, I'm just gonna fucking color this in because the fill's kind of making weird like artifacts. Probably because this is too zoomed in. The strokes I'm using are too small. Yeah, I've rated her before. I think she's rated me at least once. We were mutuals on Twitter, but she just disappeared. Miniko Mew, formerly Miyune. Miyune. Is she a JP VTuber? EN primarily Twitch, relatively big-ish. Miniko Mew. Yeah, I barely pay attention to... I barely pay any attention to Twitch, to EN VTubers, and recently VTubers in general, honestly. Oh, debuted this year, huh? and her previous persona Miyune. She was featured in some Nux Taku's V2 YouTube videos as well as her Fillion dating show. I've never seen her before. I mean, I've been on Fillion's dating show twice. I've never seen her before. Damn. How long did she stream as Miyune? That little circle of, yeah, I like barely pay attention. Like, I think the only VTubers I really cared about on Twitch were like, you know, like my friends. Other than that, like I just straight up like had no real interest. I mean, I think I tried, but like I could just never get used to like watching stuff on Twitch. I don't know, just not me. Okay, let's see if we can't. Why? Huh? Area scaling tolerance. Maybe lower tolerance? Nope. Okay, I think I need higher tolerance, maybe. I see YouTube clips. Not entirely sure. That's alright. Mental space to keep up with both YouTube and Twitch VTuber spheres, yeah. Oh yeah, speaking of, how's the what is it? The smaller EN. How is the smaller EN sphere going on in oh shit. How's the smaller EN sphere doing recently on YouTube? I've like not been paying attention at all. Especially since like Nia hasn't really been streaming too consistently. And that she always streams in the fucking like early ass mornings for me now, so it's very hard for me to collapsing and consolidating. Ah, I see. It's a little sad, no? I'm just trying to find out the answer to your question by looking at VTuber fandom. Found out Miniko's live 2D's rigging done by Brie at Cookie Box. I feel like, yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of the VTubers who like start off like very successful, quote unquote, I guess, like I feel like there's always like something that kind of like like how to put this in a way that doesn't sound like I'm just like a seething two of you. But like just like I feel like you know, you get Brie as a rigger, you're like guaranteed a certain number of like initial audience. And I feel like a lot of like what we see are like as like super like popular streamers are like rigged by like 4 different people with like 5 different artists. I don't know. Debut date October 2020. Re-debut date. Okay, so she's been going a while. Medium-sized corpo. V Reverie is imploding. I'm surprised V Reverie has been alive for all this time. Idol collapsed. Yeah, I remember Idol. We lost so many small corpos this year. I mean, yeah, like it had to collapse because like I feel like even Hollow Live viewership is like down, right? Like, and like Ian viewers are like, I don't know, like as a whole, I feel like a lot of Ian viewers were just like Corona like work at home people, and then after that ended, it's just kind of over. Miona had no such advantage. She built her on. Yeah, 2020 is like pretty OG. Hello, Melanin, bro. Nice up. Thanks for dropping by. And like on top of that, there's still like corpos that are like trying to like establish and debut like now in like 2024 and I guess 2025. We'll see, but I don't know. Very much I'm very much bearish on like very much bearish on VTubers, and I don't really see like any small corpos breaking that trend. Only came when she rebranded as Miniko entirely. FaZe is the only one I have any faith in lasting long term. Yeah, and like the thing is, like the saddest thing is I feel like FaZe almost did everything perfectly, but like I still feel like they're not like the breakout that they should have been, right? Like if in a world where like VTubing was actually like not just like a fad and like a long-term entertainment form, like I feel like they should like they did everything almost right. It's just kind of like doing that and they still only managed to float by, whereas all the other corpos like they pretty much paid for all their mistakes with like the fact that just completely collapsed. Prism Kawaii, I'm also surprised they managed to last that long. I guess they didn't necessarily do anything wrong, but I don't think they were doing any. I don't think they were necessarily proactive in a lot of things either. Kawaii rip, yeah. A little sad, but like with basically how they ran exactly how Prism was ran, more or less from what I could tell, I was like I guess I wasn't surprised they lasted longer than Prism, but I'm also not surprised that they eventually closed their doors. Idol, they're gone. They got bought out by Brave Group. Like they were doing well? Question mark? I don't follow them that much, but I know they ended up having to sell to Brave. They were acquired by Brave Group. Yeah. I think Idol lost a pretty... I mean, again, I never really watched much of Idol. Tonya is the only person who I care about from Idol, because she's like actually my friend. But like I feel like Idol before like the Invaders, before Tonya came in, her and her gen came in, I feel like they lost a lot of goodwill with like two girls like basically scamming their viewers out of donations. Yeah. I mean, they're gone in the sense that like Idol doesn't exist as like an entity anymore. It's like a thing that they're part of Brave Group now. And it's like, you know, like Prism is gone, but yeah, like the Prism girls still stream for the most part. Like Annie Live though, I don't know about that. Annie Live is a little bit crazy. I'm surprised that like people still stream on Annie Live. I wonder if like the Annie Live streamers, at least the ones that I know about, like what is it, like actually the only ones I really know about are Iku and Aoi. Yeah. Yeah, so like I mean, I guess you can like just argue what like you consider the word gone meaning, but I guess like yeah, like they're less gone than like Prism or Kawaii, who just ended up completely disbanding. But I will say that Prism was basically gone when they sold to Sony. Like that was over. It was over for Prism the moment that happened. But yeah, so like if you consider their branding like this, like they still maintaining their branding as them not being gone, then yeah, like I think it's fair to say that maybe they're not gone. Hey Beardy Nest up, thanks for jumping by. Annie Live under fire, yeah, that's crazy. Say yeah, no dude, like it's very clearly like okay, I'm gonna say this now because I don't give a shit. Like if anyone, like, even I feel like for most of us, at least I know some of you who followed like Prism like to the point where you at least watched like two people from Prism and like cared about like the management, what the management did. Like you would know exactly how shitty, like how shady like Cap is when it comes to like tech stuff, right? Like they try to pull the whole NFT thing on Prism, and that I feel like that kind of got buried in like the Prism history lore. Like no one really talks about Prism, which is first of all the problem, but like secondly, when they talk about Prism, I feel like when they talk about when I see all this talk about Annie Live, no one seems to bring up the fact that this was very obvious from the get-go for us who have known about Prism and what Cap was like. He's like just like a venture tech bro who's like following all the like tech trends. So like back then when Prism was a thing, it was NFTs, and now it's AI. So it's just kind of like, yes, he's going after like the thing that's like the new tech craze, and he's gonna sell to somebody when it gets to a point where he can, and then he's gonna find the next tech craze. Yeah. Calorie Prism like gone. Yeah, okay, that's true. It's the Captain Brand sussy startups. Yeah. Yeah, like I have no like, you know, like I don't have any doubts that like Cap is like a very reasonable person, like especially if you've met them, like, you know, some people who seem to have like much more blind trust in him, but like at the end of the day he's just like he's just like some like tech bro with a lot of money, and I feel like you don't really trust these kind of people for any reason. Like and if he's, yeah, fucking damn, I actually kind of miss Nia firing time. That was like a really funny meme. He still supports X-Merger with Agas, which is nice, but yeah, he's an Avenger, yeah. Yeah, like, I don't know, like, again, like, I've always this, like, opinion that, like, I feel like people kind of, like, whitewash how shitty, like, rich people are, or, like, maybe they memory hole it or something when they, like, do some, like Bill Gates, for example. He's, like, a piece of shit, but, like, you know, like, he makes, like, a charity foundation, and it's like, oh, like, he's actually not that bad, you know, like, but he's still a billionaire that's, like, basically trying to fuck you over, so I don't know, man, like, it's the same thing, like, just because they give a lot of money to something you agree with doesn't necessarily mean that, like, you should trust them with anything. Populist rant over. Feed the rich to the poor, for real, or at least have the rich feed us, like, they can definitely afford it. Okay. So remember Bill Gates the entire philanthropy. Yeah, like, I don't understand, like, why are people so, like, easily bought by, like, not even personal money. Like, it'd be a different thing if Bill Gates gave me, like, $4 million or something, you know? Then I'd be like, okay, you know, you know, like, on November 7th, 2024, I shat on Bill Gates on live stream, and I would fully retract that. And I'd be like, yeah, he gave me $4 million, but, you know, that's not why, and I'll give you a ton of bullshit reasons as to why I think he's cool now. But that's because he gave me money personally. But, like, no amount of money he can donate to something that, like, a cause that I care about is gonna make me think, oh, he's a good person. Not until I personally get this money. Jeff Bezos purchasing one. Dude, oh my god. Anyone who fell for that shit had no right to be angry when he blocked the endorsement. When he blocked, like, the what is it, the editorial column from making an endorsement. They were, like, so angry with him, but it's just kind of like, you know, like, you guys fucking played yourselves. I trust Gabe somewhat. Yeah, you know, I mean, like, if I had to, like, put it on the list, like, a tier list of, like, if I had to, like, distribute a list of, like, rich people onto a tier list of trustworthy and not trustworthy, yeah, I would put Gabe Newell on, like, a higher end of trustworthy. But I still have that, you know, innate skepticism of him. Because, like, where's Half-Life 3? Democracy dies in darkness, except when I think it won't, Jeff. Like, no one should be caring about fucking Jeff. Like, no one should think positively of Jeff Bezos. Like, he bought a fucking yacht so big that, like, it couldn't fit through the bridge of the port that it was being built in. So he had the fucking... So he had people disassemble the fucking bridge to bring the yacht out into sea. Like, that kind of, like, absurdity is, like, just... Like, shouldn't exist in a rational world. I mostly trust Graves to keep doing nothing, therefore at least amount of harm. Yeah. Maintains team dominance because he's good at something, right? He did nothing rather than anything. Yeah. I mean, like, you could... Actually, I don't really know that much about Steam's, like, business practices and or like what happens to its competitors, so I've got nothing to say definitively, but I'm still skeptical about it until I can find like a 4-hour like video essay on YouTube detailing the history, good and bad, of Steam. I was talking to one of my coworkers about how with like, you know, the whole like American politics and stuff like that, and he was like, oh, so it's kind of like Japanese politics where like all the people are just in it for the money. And I was like, exactly, you understand. He would say, yeah, because they have the Japan elections here. Well, they had the national election like a few weeks ago, and they're gonna have like local elections in like the next like few weeks, and it's like my colleague was just kind of like, yeah, like basically no one really pays attention to that stuff except for like retirees, and it's just because like everyone kind of knows like there's no point because anyone running is just looking to like make themselves like give themselves more money, and and like old people only care because they have nothing better to do. And I was just like, yeah, that's basically how it works in America too. Shit. I mean, it's a digital game platform, so owning none of your purchases is kind of the worst part of Steam, and probably relationship with developers. Yeah, I mean, like, I've heard about stuff like that, but like, I don't know, like, actually no, I shouldn't let a couple of like developers that make me angry like influence me on picking a side between game and developers. I'm really tempted to do that because there's some shitter developers out there, but like I shouldn't. But damn, the temptation is there. Like the devs of like fucking what's that one game that looks really fucking ugly and they spent like hundreds of millions of dollars on, and they like went out on Twitter blaming like players for not liking their shitty like Overwatch clone game that's uglier. They don't even need to compete because Epic is a complete joke. Yeah, Concord. Concord. Those devs can suck a dick, dude. They deserved everything they got. Real complaints regularly flat 30% publishing fee. I mean, it's like, is it really that, like, is 30% really that bad for basically like getting access to the, I mean, I guess it's kind of problematic that's like basically the only marketplace, but like at the same time it's just kind of like it is the only marketplace, so basically you're guaranteed to reach like all PC gamers. Wonder what happened to Sony's gaming division. I don't know, man. I mean, here's the thing, right? Wait, did Sony make Concord? I still have Concord. Oh my god, why? Why'd you have it for that long? How could you give the devs, like, how could you be so cruel to the devs and give them false hope that at least one player still has their game installed? No way. You're kinda cruel, dude. What is this? Okay. Sony was a publisher. Ah. Maybe Sony US will do some layoffs. I was gonna say, like, if like Sony Japan probably won't do much. I feel like if you go look at like the selection of PS5 games in Japan, it's like 80% like anime, RPG, visual novel stuff. That's like, you would never see even anything resembling that in the on a US like game store shelf. And just for gore. Those guys are probably crying and shitting their pants right now. It's like, what do you mean we have one more in uninstall? There's only 3 left. Bought the developers and dissolved them after the flop. I would, damn. I'd also fire whoever signed them on board, just like whoever closed the Sony deal with Prism should also have been fired. Oh, damn, right. Let's use the pen, the hair pen, because... Damn it. Yo, you guys remember... Oh, fuck. You guys remember a few months ago when I bought a textured piece of like tablet cover so that I can feel like I'm drawing on paper? Feel like I'm drawing on paper on my tablet. Yeah, since then, the surface has been completely smoothed down. Somehow. I actually have no idea how that happened. Because I haven't, like, gone through every single surface with my pen, but, like, it is completely smooth all the way around. So, yeah, like, it's just another slippery cover, just like my last one. I was hoping to finish the base coloring by tonight, but it doesn't look like that's gonna be the case. But I'm going to Kendo tomorrow, and then I have a work thing on Saturday. Shit, bro. This is due on Monday, I think. 11th, right? Let me double check that. November 11th, yeah. Oh, I guess it's not really Monday, it's like Tuesday for me. Because I think my time on VGen is still set to East Coast US. But let's try our best to at least get the base colors down here, and then maybe tomorrow night after I come back from Kendo tired, I'll try to finish the some shading. Come on, bro. What is this? Refer to multiple, all layers, and we're going... Because there's like a slight hole here? No fucking way. Oh, so there's a hole here too. Okay, now I think I should be able to close the... Nope. Can I at least close the... Nope. Is it at least... close this? Why not, bro? What the fuck is this? Dude, are you fucking kidding me? Target all colors. Target transparent. Bro, what is this? Are you fucking kidding me? Apparently, it was because the tolerance was too high. That's crazy. Right, I'm not drawing the shoes because that's too much work. Is there anything in this? No, there isn't. Let's bring this all the way down. This girl giving me Blue Archive vibes with the with this like uniform and also the tie that's like light blue. Also, why did my playlist suddenly stop playing? What do you mean video pause? Why'd you do that? Fucking... Did I also complain to you guys about how in Japan you can't pop out the mini player on YouTube mobile? Back in the US I could do that. So I could, like, you know, play phone games while watching YouTube videos. But now I can't do that here. I have to buy fucking YouTube Premium, and I'm not fucking doing that shit. Does she have a normal color mouth? I hope she does, because her ref doesn't have her opening her mouth. So I'm just gonna hope that she doesn't have some weird like bright dragon magenta mouth. Hello, Ducky. Nasa. Oh yeah, I mentioned so it's like 8, yeah, right? But like I'm not falling for that shit. Like I'm not gonna get memed into buying some shit that I don't want. Because just because they gave me a little like fucking free sample, like nice try, idiots. Gambling with the design? Yeah, so this ref doesn't show me what color her mouth is, so I'm just going with the has a regular mouth color. Has a regular mouth color gamble. Artistic liberty. Okay, what color are her eyes that are... Let's go with this one, I guess. I think, you know, like, refs, what they should do is, have, like, one... Like, this ref is, like, a... Actually, wait, hold on. Is there a... Oh, there is a mouth color. Okay, good. But... Okay, I found the mouth color, but the ref doesn't have like a non-shaded eye palette thing, so like the eye is like very much shaded, so I just have to guess what the actual base color is. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna make this base that, and then the white. I'll have a white just top of that. That's easier to deal with. Karaoke stream? Yeah, more or less. Because coloring is like something that I feel like doesn't, at least like base coloring doesn't have like much thought process put. Actually, you know what? Most of drawing, I feel like I don't really think that much until I like start like kind of like randomly doing stuff at like the shading step or when I'm like sketching. Everything else is just kind of like I need something to like kind of keep my ADHD brain like occupied, or else I'm not going to be able to focus on it. Oh, actually, you know what? Maybe I should try to get up even earlier than usual tomorrow and see if I can walk to school. Because it costs about like 500 yen back and forth trips between. Yeah, it costs 500 yen between to take the bus between my place and the school, which is quite a bit actually. At least considering my my Japanese income. It's like, imagine a one-way commute taking like almost $8 US. At least in terms of purchasing power, that's how it is. Yeah. Okay, cool. I think that's all the base colors, which means tomorrow I'll be hitting up with the shading and like the with some of the other decorations that is going on with this character. But I need to, yeah, I think the thing that I kind of don't like where this hand is, but I think it's too late for that. I think it's a little too late for that. Yeah, it's a little too late for that. Pretty expensive. Why do we say yen, but it's apparently written as N? Always remove the hand. I guess that's true. Maybe, we'll see. The get, yeah. We'll start off shading that tomorrow. We'll try to make that as good as we can, because that's going to be the focus of the picture. But why do we say N or yen instead of N? I'm actually not entirely sure about that, but I know that like the YE character doesn't really exist in Japanese. So like that's maybe why, maybe. Oh, it was a mispronunciation by the Portuguese. Those fucking Portuguese. So in modern Japan, modern Japanese, we only say N, like 500 yen. We don't say yen. Like I can see how, like, maybe if you're not really familiar with Japanese, it kind of sounds like you're saying yen, like 500 yen, 500 yen. Yeah, 500 yen. Especially when they're like speaking quickly. But apparently old Japanese, you would actually pronounce the wen sound, so like 500 yen, wen. But then like the Portuguese somehow fucked that up and made a yen instead of when. Yeah, fucking white people. Anyway, Otsunasu guys, thank you so much for chilling with me. I will be, no guarantees I'll be streaming tomorrow because I don't know if I'll be too tired, but I'll try. Otherwise, next stream very likely Saturday night. 次の配信はまあ明日配信しようとするけど、でも疲れすぎる可能があるから、その場合には土曜日夜に配信しよう。So in the case I'm too tired tomorrow, then I'll stream on Saturday morning. National consonant shift and vestigial spelling and white people. Let's not forget. Let's not divert too much blame from the white people. Anyway, I will see y'all. Oh, whoops. I will see y'all tomorrow and or the day after.